What's up, Soul Warriors? Welcome to this Saturday night Soul session. Now, this is going to be a little bit different. Usually, I go live with a message, but tonight I'm going to premiere this amazing episode that I did with just a tremendous human being, Miss Tandy Gutierrez. I mean, let me guys, I'll just fill you in. So Tandy was the first person that I ever followed on Instagram. And I had come to Instagram at the time that I began asking for more in my life, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally. I was just in a place where I was in the knowing of asking for more, and so I'd been slowly introduced to Instagram, and every time I would get on, I would see this amazing, you know, human being that there just seemed to be this, kind of this connection with. And one thing I loved about her was the authenticity in which she shared about healing. You just had the knowing that she was not only talking about this healing journey, but she was living it. And that was just so real to me. And I don't know, and that's been like a few years. That's been quite a few years ago that happened. And I, for whatever reason, I never. It, there just never was the connection where it was time for her to come on Recovery Soul Food. And something that she posted just a couple weeks ago, it just hit, and it was like, ask her if she wants to come on. It was something about what she was sharing, and it resonated with me so deeply that I reached out and I asked her, and I'm overwhelmed with gratitude that she said yes. And so we sat down and did this interview this past Wednesday night, and it's just one of those things. And I've had this experience. um I've had this experience a couple times with different people. My good friend and soul sister Pamela Topjian is one of those people. My brother Martin John Garcia is one of those people. The amazing Kareth Foster, another one of these people. But you get to connect with the energies, and you just feel like it's like I've known this person already. And I want you to watch this interview, hopefully in such a place of receiving, because no matter where you are in your journey, there is going to be some amazing life nuggets and healing nuggets within this, no matter where you are. And we talk about the importance of movement and moving trauma out of the body, it not being just enough to work things out in your head and emotionally. And we also get to a part in this video, and I don't want to spoil it too much, and I'm going to watch it with you again. This will be my fourth time watching it since we actually recorded it, just because I love it so much, and because it's so full of so much powerful information that is just, it just wraps you up in so much clarity and understanding. And so I'm grateful for this. And I want to say, my end, there was, Tandy is electrifying. She truly is electrifying. Just her whole energy. So I don't know if it was on her end that we were having problems, or if it was my end, or if just the energy was just so, beautiful and dynamic. But if you can, I don't know how it's going to play back here. When I upload it to YouTube, it'll be completely different, but I don't know how it's going to play here. But if you can stick around, you can still hear every word clearly. And if you'll stick around through just some of the technical things, the video catches up, but the voices are never messed up. And that's what I love. The information got through, and I pray that it's just going to minister to your soul as much as it has mine. And I get the awesome opportunity to sit in Tandy's energy again this coming up Tuesday night over on Instagram, and that's going to be at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, and that will be at on Instagram at Tandy Gutierrez, and I'm country and I'm from the South, so I am just butchering that last name. I can't do it all nice like it deserves. So, I apologize for that. But either way, this is one of the just most amazing interviews that I have gotten the privilege to do on this channel, and I want to thank you all for being here and showing up to receive it, for showing up for yourselves, again and again and again, and just really embracing your own healing journey no matter where you are on it. So thank you for showing up and allowing me to live my dreams, through this and through you all, and just getting to heal out loud with all of you. That's how we create change, conscious change in the world, is by creating conscious change within us. And if you're anything like me, your body has been asking for attention this year, and we talk about in the video some of the reasons why we know what to do and yet we don't do it. We talk about this beautiful key thing that's in so many of us, especially coming from the substance addiction world, is a wound of worthiness. And we feel so unworthy because we've spent so much time damaging our vessel because we were damaged on the inside, that it takes time to get into a space where your body becomes important to work on as well. So, again, this has been a great blessing to me. I pray it blesses you. So, you know what? I'm going to leave Tandy's information running across the stage, and I'm going to say some quick hellos before we get started. Hey, Pam, it's so good to see you here. Right now, that's all StreamYard shows me. And for those of you that'll watch this video on the replay, I thank you so much again. Same stuff to you. Continue to keep showing up for yourself. Your life can only get better the more you open yourself to possibilities. And one thing I want to say before this video starts, I was just so enthralled in the energy of it that I didn't mention something. But you've heard me talk a bit about access consciousness. Hey, Brian, it's good to see you, man. You've heard me talk about access consciousness a little bit, and in what Tandy and I are talking about in this video, access consciousness is also a beautiful release of the body by using, their practice, the bars practice. It uses meridian points in the head, and it's lightly touched with different clearing and running statements. And when you get into, access consciousness is amazing if you are into different healing modalities that can help you. There's just not one program that helps us all get better, or one thing that we can put into practice and that be the thing. It's like we've got to pick from the fruits from all the trees. Everything we've got to incorporate into our lives that help us just constantly know what we already know as sovereign beings. And so, okay, now it's for sure. I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to play the video. This is amazing. I pray it blesses y'all in the same way it has blessed me. So if y'all are ready, then I'm ready. We're going to go with it. All right, let's go. Oh no, don't let me be having internet problems. No. Up, Soul Warriors? Welcome to this Saturday night soul session with me, Reverend LC, and I got, oh no, don't let me be having internet problems. Got such an amazing guest here for you tonight. This is the season of creating a life you love, and I promised you I was going to bring you ways and human beings that can help guide in those ways to help you truly understand how to create a life you love. And seasons past, we've covered the get up from your give up part. But this season, I really am really embracing creating a life you love. So tonight's guest is no different. I mean, just exceptional human being that's helped me so much in my own soul's growth, in my own journey. And it just goes to show that when we're creating content, that we really can help just empower other people, that we really, really can help other people grow, that all content is not just shorts and whatever, that we really, in those shorts and in that short little amount of time, you can really tell a lot about a person's soul, and we can really be helping people. And this lady's no different. Tandy Gutierrez is a master Pilates instructor. Reader, astrologer, podcast host, and entrepreneur. She helps souls like me empower themselves to dismantle the internalized patriarchy and heal core wounds through practical and magical self care. See, I told you she's in the right space. That's what we love to do here. Tandy's online studio unicornwellnessstudio.com. It offers you a one stop shop for your spiritually minded wellness. Offering workouts and tarot and astrology and so much more. And Tandy believes, and I agree, that if you're not tending to your vessel, you are not tending to your magic. Okay, everybody, I don't know what's happening to this internet. If for whatever reason it does not come in tonight, I will upload this thing to YouTube tonight because I want y'all to see it so bad. It's hurting my heart, but we're gonna try it again. I'll try to fast forward it to the place. Yeah, I'm working on it so much. I apologize greatly that this internet is so it is so iffy over here, and some days we go off, some days we don't. So I'm gonna try to see if I can fast forward it a little bit to where we were. Thank y'all for hanging with me here. Hopefully we'll get this going and it's gonna work. But if not, hang out for about an hour and I will upload this to
I'm
YouTube
not going
and
that
share
route,
it.
but
So let me try to move it back. Let's see where I quit talking. I'm gonna put it back up and let's pray that it comes together. That ain't it. I don't know, guys. I don't know if we're gonna get it or not tonight. Oh, this is so hurtful.
Yeah, what kind of magic
Oh,
are we gonna make today? So um, I'm delighted to be here. How did I come to be? I mean, how long do you have? I am probably older than everyone thinks I am. So
okay. Anyone who can
be.
see this right
I
now.
have had a very diverse career, but I do think that I came to be from initiation.
Okay. So this isn't
Right? I'm
this
adopted.
isn't fair.
And I was adopted into a family that had a very interesting path that I.
Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do right now. I am going to this. I'm gonna log off here. I'm gonna upload this to YouTube. If you're not already know where Recovery Soul Food is on YouTube, please go over there. Like here in the next 30 minutes, if it takes me that long, I'm going to in the chat right now put the YouTube channel so that y'all can go over there. I know it's some extra steps. I know this is some stuff that I didn't plan for. You know, we're having a huge solar eclipse this weekend. I'm not surprised that our tech is going this way, but don't worry, it's going to be up, and I want you to see it so bad. So the link, I just put the link to the YouTube channel in the chat. Please give me about 30 minutes. I'm going to upload this right now, and therefore you guys can watch it. I hope that I'm coming through. If I'm coming through, like it's so upsetting because I want you to see this so bad and I want to watch it again. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know if the internet's caught up or what. I'll give it 2 more minutes to play, and if it doesn't play, we'll just upload it. Let's try. Let's try it. And probably not. Ugh. I accept. I accept. I accept. I accept all this. Okay. Y'all hang on. I'm going to upload this to YouTube right now. I will share it as far and as wide as I possibly can. I'll share the link as soon as it's uploaded. Y'all, thank you so much for spending some time with me. I don't know if this is going to end up, like coming together the way it is, I'm just getting to a place where I'm trying to really, really lean into what is. It's the suffering and us wanting it to be different that really creates the suffering in our lives. And I was just having this conversation, and it truly is that it is the suffering. I mean, it is the wanting things to be different that cause a lot of our suffering. When in the reality, if we accept and embrace what is, then we are more able to move through it in a fluid way. And so as much as I want this to catch up and play, especially because it looks like I'm playing pretty good right now, it's probably not going to. And like I said, it's a very electric episode, and we talked about so much. That wound of worthiness is one of the things that has plagued me the most of my life. Being different, and once again, I've been going through a 15-day reset with Dr. Dane here, who is, one of the co-creators of Access Consciousness. And the possibilities of asking new questions. The one thing is, if you ask for something, you're 50 times more likely to get it, or 100 times more likely to get it than you are if you never really ask. And so, I have to ask the questions of what's right about this situation that maybe I'm not seeing. What are the infinite possibilities of all of this? And just asking different questions in that way puts you on a different emotional kind of timeline, and being able to really embrace what all is possible. I am so attached to this episode because it is so close to my heart, because it talks about what we all need so much right now. We there comes a time in your recovery journey where that wound of worthiness can be healed and you begin to care about your body and your vessel. You know, like I said in the video, if you're not taking care of your vessel, you are you're missing a very valuable point. And what Tandy shares about how cellular memory and how trauma is stored in the body and presents itself as arthritis and she's like, a friend of mine who I'm gonna have to get her on the show as well because she has such an amazing and inspiring story as well about how, trauma and sickness manifested in her body and how she's overcome it with taking care of her body. My bars teacher and my business mentor and my good friend Aubrey Lewick, and I'll have to wrangle her in this seat to share about her processes and her body processes and how she moves through so much, because we're no matter what we do, the releasing comes in our body and our movement. So I'm going to get to work on uploading this video to YouTube right now. So like I said, give me 30 whole minutes and that video is going to be up and available because it records locally for different things. So there's a way to do it. I hope. But either way, you guys follow Tandy Gutierrez, and if you want to see us go live together, we're going to go live together this coming up Tuesday night on her page at Tandy_Gutierrez at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, 6:30 Central Time, and it's going to be another amazing conversation. I mean, I just can't wait. I just can't wait. And if you want to learn more about access consciousness and how you could maybe learn to ask the questions that bring greater possibility to your life, then go to accessconsciousness.com. You can find Dr. Dane here on as well on Facebook. I think the 15-day reset is still going on, and what a powerful program it's been thus far, just it by energetics, because and this will be the last thing I promise, but another one of the things we talk about in the episode is how you don't really have to have clarity or be aware of what you're releasing during a lot of things. A lot of people are really into meditation and prayer, and we don't really have to understand and be clear about what we're releasing from our body in order for it to be released and our lives to change. I had my access bars run one time and my body released so many toxins that I kind of just felt a little bit like stomach, like kind of ill for the next day. But I knew that that was my body was releasing. And so by the second time I went and had my bars done the second time, it was a completely different experience. It's like an energetic, spiritual massage almost, it was almost like hypnosis and meditation all together and body processes. It's a beautiful thing. So, and if you want to learn any more about that too, I did an amazing episode with the my friend Brendan Watt, and that's on the YouTube channel as well. So, all right, you guys hang tight. This episode is getting ready to be uploaded to YouTube. I love you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will share it just as soon as it's up. Until next week, I will hopefully find you in a place where you are creating limitless possibilities for your life and that you have already gotten up from your give up and you are in the midst of creating a life you love. All right, I will see y'all next week, and this video will be shared here in just a little while. Thanks so much for hanging true. I love y'all. See y'all later. Bye.